Jan, I don't even want to start with like a pun or a joke or anything. I just want to get right into it. This is Anodyne 2, a game I think that is charming as all hell. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for welcoming me, Ben.
So yeah, this is Anodyne 2. Folks might remember Anodyne 1. It came out, I don't even know when it came out originally on Steam. It first came into my radar last year when it got ported to Switch.
Okay.
And kind of the one-liner on that game is Zelda, like an NES-style Zelda, by way of Earthbound.
Okay.
It was kind of like a weird, almost like acid trippy kind of Zelda-like game.
Speaking about acid trip,
Yeah.
I've seen you pick up and play this game a couple times now, and it looks different every single time I see you play it.
Are you talking about how I just turned into a car?
Yeah, you weren't able to do that last time I saw you play this.
Yeah. So that's just one of the many wonderful things you can do in Anodyne 2.
All right.
This is kind of our hub world here. And so before we get into it, you can see that for Anodyne 2, they wanted to go much more in the style of like, let's say a PS1 era, or maybe like, let's say a Majora's Mask.
Sure.
As a follow-up to your Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I'm actually digging this like super polygonal look a lot, like the kind of on purpose bad flat textures.
Yeah, like the textures are bad, but it also looks okay.
Good, though.
Because it runs at like a consistent frame rate. You've got these huge draw distances, you know.
Like I feel at any time you can dip into the settings and just adjust it to ultra.
Right. So this game is weird. It's intentionally obtuse.
Okay.
So I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Here's what I know. I am Nova. I am a dust cleanser. These two kind of mother and father-like figures rescued me from this island, and basically they said their world is in chaos. Dust is infecting people and making them lose themselves, basically.
Are they losing themselves in the music?
They're losing themselves in all sorts of things, whether it be the music or their lampshade collection, or as we'll see here, a pile of filth. And the basic premise is you need to go around this town cleansing the dust from people.
Okay.
And once you do it a certain number of times, you'll unlock new areas to travel to.
How are you? How are you cleansing these people from dust? Is it kind of like a hack and slash type?
So that's where the gameplay actually fits in.
Oh gosh.
Let's talk to you, Great Worm.
Great Guam.
Great Guam. Okay, let's talk to the kids. Squirk, squirk, squirk.
Rooting reflex.
I gotta say, like right off the bat, this game carries that tone from Anodyne 1.
Oh God.
It's very weird. It also reminds me a bit of Undertale, where you have these like weird creatures saying cute and funny things, but in this really like kind of weird dark backdrop.
Uh-huh.
You're telling me. All right, so here we go. So this kind of happens once you meet somebody who needs cleansing.
Oh, eczema is a big problem.
Oh yeah.
You know, especially in these moist, temperate climates.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got here going on.
Especially if you're rolling around in mud.
Oh yeah. Well, I think that'd be good for your eczema, wouldn't it?
You know what's bad for dust, especially if you have a dust allergy. Not that I'm speaking out of experience or anything. So you get a lot of info dump in this game. There's
Sure.
a lot of people kind of waxing philosophical at you.
Oh, there's more.
And then you kind of get this every time. This is like you remember in Persona,
Yes.
the like chariot, or like like whenever you met a new social link, there was that thou art you
yeah.
and you art thou. This is that. All right, and then so let's let the cleansing begin.
Oh. What?
So now it's a rhythm game. So I'm holding my controller in the direction. You can see like on the ground there.
Okay, there are directions.
Also, the colors correspond if you can't quite see that in time. This is, in a game full of really weird parts, this is one of the weirder things.
This is one of the weirder things?
Just because, like...
is this a dance battle?
No, I'm shrinking down to micro size so I can clear out the dust. That's...
Are you trying to get something out of me from this game, Ben?
Yeah, this isn't actually a game. This is something I've developed. It's just hold on to these cylinders.
Is this like a social experiment going on?
Tell me about all your stresses. So this is the actual video game part of this game. Oh, that's reductive. But this is the most video gamey part of the game. So my controls here in this kind of 2D thing are, I have a vacuum here that I can use to suck things up.
Okay.
And then I can spit them out with the same button, and that's really it. So you see that blue meter on the left?
Yes.
That is my dust meter.
Okay.
When that fills up, I will be sick. And if I'm sick, I'm not able to move as fast and stuff. What am I missing here?
Yeah, you gotta practice some self-care, Ben, if you're getting too sick.
I'm supposed to touch them. There we go. So you see, I'll suck that up and now I have 15 dust. And there's like a thing in the middle of town you can deposit your dust into. Oh, I took damage from that. I guess he was like electric.
Okay.
So each of these levels look completely different based on who you're talking to. This is like a weird diner, I guess.
Oh, yeah. See the table and the silverware there? So far you've been cleansing people or helping clean folks in the hub world, and then you enter a dance battle, or
Yep.
you dance at them, and then you enter in this top-down isometric Zelda-like instance.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Okay.
It's a weird game, and
You're right.
but it leans fully into the weirdness, which, like, it's not like they happened to make this incredibly bizarre game. I think they fully intentionally went out to kind of take certain game types and turn them on their head a little bit, like they did with the first. Should mention this is $20, and it's pretty much only out on PC right now.
Okay. But the original Anodyne eventually made its way to consoles?
Yeah, it came out on Switch and maybe more. I played it on Switch, and that game was like a blast, but it was pretty short.
Okay.
This game, when I was like stuck, I found a playthrough that lasted about 7 hours.
Okay.
You get these little checkpoints here. These will restore your health. This is where I started.
Yeah.
But
you didn't go
okay.
up yet. What's the deal with that face next to the mini map you got?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
So far these dungeon instances, they've been different for the different characters you've encountered?
Yeah, so not only are the settings different, but there's also kind of a theme to each of them. Like in the last one, it was all about like, there were these flamethrowers basically that would hurt you, but they would also light enemies on fire.
Okay.
And so it was about like figuring out how to manipulate your enemies, light them on fire, and pass them through like a bush so they'd burn the bush down or something like that. This one appears to be all about weird darkness. Okay, I got both those buttons.
I can relate.
And then they kind of always end with the same type of boss battle. I should mention this is only the, outside of the tutorial, this is the third person I am cleansing. Third beam.
Entity. Oh wow, this is too real. This is too real right now.
Do I get, oh no.
Darling wifey dude. Oh, you have broken up a family.
Is this ludonarrative dissonance?
Oh boy.
Because the door opened, but What do you
No,
think?
no, leave them be.
You're saying I leave a witness?
Oh,
Jan, no
gosh.
half measures.
Oh no.
I thought that might be a sign.
So those different dungeons are. Oh, okay, you can turn.
Ah!
It's like that email we got to the Bombcast.
Oh no. All right, here's our boss.
Are all the dungeons similar, or the same art style as this? How it is now?
No, they're all completely different.
I mean, besides like the diner aesthetic. It's
Oh, you mean like 8-bitty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And this is kind of what like Anodyne 1 looked like.
Oh, okay.
I would say it's fairly easy.
Sure.
And it's not like the gameplay is not the number one reason to come to this
No.
IMO.
No, I mean after that last 2 rooms.
So I'll tell you what, we'll after this we'll go back, we'll deposit our dust. I'll show you the hub world and maybe we can cleanse one more person. This is so this is like the dust that's affecting them.
That's D-Dust, huh?
That's D-Dust 1. I'm not ready to fight D-Dust 2. What? That face is freaking out.
I don't know if it was upset or not about.
Nova, I can feel the fog lifting from my memories. I am Igar.
I was created to investigate the future by studying the gambling habits of birds. Each and every one of us has a role to play in the grand story of New Zealand. You have shown me this, Nova. My children and I were once selfish and short-sighted. We complained about our lot in life and lost sight of the Center's plan. There's a place for us after all, Nova. There will always be a place for us.
Oh yeah, I also have a seed.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Please,
You,
for the love of God, get this
you
straight.
entered a dance battle to save the Great Guam, and you shrunk down super tiny. Who's that?
This is my space mom. They actually make a very clear point of not referring to them as mom and dad, but they're kind of like these are the people who like nurtured me through the tutorial. And this is the first time this has happened.
Oh. Did Anodyne 1, was that all about cleaning dust as well?
It's hard to remember what Anodyne 1 was about, but no. It might have had some dust elements, but it actually really didn't have that much of a story. At least that I can remember. Yeah. Oh, hey!
Oh my god.
You got new food.
Oh my I don't like how much of this dialogue is resonating.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like that either.
I'm telling you, it really does remind me of Undertale in that regard.
I'm
All right, let's get out of here.
yeah, let's
No explanation of why I can turn into a car. They just kind of came to me and said, oh, by the way, hit right bumper.
What I was getting to before we met our space mom is that you shrink down,
Yeah.
you got a seed in you. Is this that episode of Rugrats that was a parody of that one show?
The fabulous journey, the great adventure, what is it?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
There was a movie.
Yeah. Wasn't it a Twilight Zone episode?
I don't know.
I gotta say, the music in this is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it quite a bit.
It's not necessarily lo-fi beats to chill and study to, but it's like synthy beats to sit back and think about existential crises.
All right, let's, we're one card away from upgrading our
Okay.
dust chamber, so let's, I actually already know. that it's that guy up there. I talked to him before.
Boy.
What? What's your problem with Skinny Lickitung?
He looks like that one character in Goemon.
What?
That slapped his butt.
Oh, Plasma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plasma.
Yeah. So, finding there's this...
Skinny Lickitung is the worst combination of words you've ever said to me.
There's this little map here, and it kind of gives you a general hint of where things are to find.
Okay.
But part of the game is definitely exploring and finding where the people who need cleansing are.
I see.
Hello, sir. Yikes. Can I dust you? The tongue-skinned creature. He's made out of tongue, Jan.
Oh no. Oh no.
They are all tongue all the time.
I don't... Do you have to go inside this person too?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
They somehow even look weirder.
I think it's just like the stark lighting that is now on them. Dimension dive start, okay. I think the thing that throws me off about this game so far...
What's the thing?
Well, this rhythm sequence doesn't seem to be in rhythm with the music.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, right in the tongue.
Oh boy. And then this bit reminds me of Reboot. Well,
The disease of the skin threatens to overwhelm the inhibitions of its host.
Oh man. I thought we were just making a dust deposit.
Okay.
Oh. Hey. Hey.
Okay.
Oh no.
Tongue puzzles. Jan, you ever do any tongue puzzles?
None that I'm willing to admit on video.
Oh, no.
That cloister got you.
Did. There we go.
Oh, he just wants to dance.
Taste Nakama.
Oh boy. This is like that creepy asterisk subreddit.
Oh yeah, wait. Okay. Okay, can I?
Dude, just chill.
There we go.
I don't want to dance with you.
Yeah, there is a very heavy creepypasta vibe to this game.
Oh yeah. I will say, for as confused as I am about every single thing, I'm really into what you've shown me.
Yeah, it's one of those things where there's no individual part of this game that I think is like incredible or groundbreaking or anything, but the way everything works the way each weird part works with each other weird part is really appealing to me.
This is gonna be a weird comparison, but I think this game is fine for it. The level of commitment to everything and just how everything is just played straight reminds me of how everything is played straight and you just accept it, like in John Wick.
Okay, yeah. It's that kind of never look back.
It's like, I'm not gonna question why everyone has these gold coins or if everyone in New York is an assassin. I'm just gonna take it for face value.
Yeah. They do a good job of like It's like a similar sort of thing of like how the Fast and Furious movies eventually got, where it's like, yeah, these people have like no military training or whatever, but they're flying jet planes and it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it because it's cool.
Put it on the box. Anodyne 2, Fast and Furious. Oh, taste friend. No.
I'm out of here.
Just leave. Anodyne 2, the John Wick of video games.
I'm sure the developers would love that comparison. You a weirdo too?
Oh boy. I mean, I understand having an affinity for past cities you've lived in. What is...
There's a key.
Okay.
Most levels kind of follow this pattern of you move a little bit, you come to a locked door that has 2 routes, and then you go on each of the routes and...
Gotcha.
Got him.
I'm sorry, did that say Nano Assassin or Nova Assassin?
I think Nano Assassin, with the implication that we're really small.
Oh boy.
So you move a lot slower when you have a vacuumed up object.
Do you ever expand how much you can hold? Or
Not so far.
It's just stayed at 1.
Yeah, we'll see if something happens here after I put my 4th card in.
Uh-oh. So nice of him to drop stuff to throw it back at him.
So I'll get some more dust while we're here. Give it the old super suck.
Magic of my tongue began to fade.
Food felt like sand upon my tongue. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Yay!
Props to the developers of this game for the writing, because I feel an intense amount of unease
Yes.
reading the dialogue.
Yeah, it's like unease, but it's not like
It's not bad.
it's more like
writing.
creepypasta than like a straight up horror, like it's not like graphic or violent or I mean it's kind of graphic, but it's not like
Well, I mean, we did just talk to someone who's made out of tongues.
yeah. All right, let's see what happens when I get these last 4 cards in, and we'll call it. And you know what? I feel like this is a big part of this game is experiencing it and just seeing all the weirdness in it. So if you're already interested in buying, maybe just maybe experience this part for yourself. But leave the video playing so we get that sweet YouTube revenue.
Yeah.
So just like mute it, I guess.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please. If you only like and comment, you might as well spit in our faces.
But, I mean, the last person we talked to might be into that, so.
Like this screen is extremely PS1 to me. So this is kind of our hub zone where you start out.
Sure.
We got 4 cards.
Oh.
Oh. Great.
There's something like semi-gothic about the music.
Sure.
It's like a weird synth goth deal going on. And I like it.
All right.
Oh, our mom was talking to the sea psalmist earlier.
That's, I think that's Sea Psalmist and that's Mom.
Okay.
Blessed are they who walk along the path of their creation.
That was weird that was the only voice clip that's happened so far, huh?
Yeah, it was really weird, but I thought it was really good.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. The dust storm is passing. Do you want to just go see what the surface looks like real quick?
Yeah. Ben, are you in a bowl?
We're in some sort of dome.
Is this a dust bowl?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Next stop, Blue Valve.
Oh.
Whoa, cool.
What?
What?
Are you the Lorax?
Jan, I don't know what I am, but that's part of the fun of Anodyne 2. It's out now. If you like weird games that are all fucked up and make your brain go, what? I would say check out Anodyne 2.
$20.
$20, it's out now. Check it out on Steam. Check out Anodyne 1 on Switch maybe too while you're at it. I thought that game was really neat.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to Anodyne 3 where they make it look like a GameCube game.
Can't wait for Anodyne 6 where it's basically Uncharted.
See ya.